Hey everyone, it's time for an update. So, from the last two videos, I took you through my entire diet, which was in preparation for my guest posing, which is now in 10 days, and then potentially the USA's. So as you recall, in the beginning I was doing around 800 grams of carbs, and then I think I got down to 650 to 700 from the second video. A lot of that was comprised of liquid, waxy maize and protein powders, because it was just hard to eat all that. That was a very miserable time. I didn't like it. I was constantly stuffed, but there was a purpose for that. Because now that I cut all those liquids out, I basically initiated a good appetite, so I'm down to about 440 to 500 grams of carbs with a good appetite, and the waxy maize is gone, the intra-workout's gone, and I've tightened up dramatically. So it had a purpose. I started off with high carbs for a good reason. Now that I dropped from 440 to 500, I feel low carb for me personally. So let's take you through each meal. So now I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. and my cereals are no longer Lucky Charms or the real sugary stuff. I actually do a cup of Frosted shredded wheat and Quaker oatmeal squares. Each yields about 45 grams of carbs per cup. And then I'll pour, of course, my egg whites as the milk to do that. And then I'll slam that down, go back to bed if I can, maybe do some emails. Wake up again around 9 a.m. and this is meal 2. It's going to comprise of 1 packet of an organic cinnamon plum oatmeal, and then 1 Thomas or Sara Lee plain bagel, about 50 grams of carbs, and I put 2% cottage cheese, a half cup, spread it over the bagels, toast it, and use the seasoning. This is cheesy jalapeno over it. Tastes very good. Of course, liquid egg whites again, 50 grams of protein. This looks familiar if you watch the other videos. It was 2 cups of rice of jasmine. Now it's 1.5 cups, which yields 67 grams of carbs. The fish now I like to use is hake fillet. It's kind of a firm fish. It's wild caught. It's not farm raised. And I'll do 8 ounces of that. Repeat that meal again. Conquer that pre-workout. Going over to this meal, we have 2 English muffins, sourdough English muffins. Yields 30 grams of carbs each. That's 60 grams of carbs. I'll do the same thing and spread a little bit of cottage cheese over them, and I'll use the white cheddar flavoring right over that, toasted. Complement that with True Nutrition, whey protein, cold filtered isolate, vanilla birthday cake, great flavor. Another switch up, which is kind of a unique food that I like. Instead of these, I'll do low fat 2 super pretzels. It yields the same amount of carbs, 30 grams per pretzel. I'll do these instead. It's pre-workout. I'm going to burn it off. It digests just fine. Post-workout. Here's a new little MPA secret for you guys. I'll do 2 cups of egg whites. I'll use Hershey's sugar-free chocolate syrup. I'll mix 2 tablespoons of the egg whites, shake it up. It's like a cheaper muscle egg. I'll do that. I'll do 3 white cheddar Quaker rice cakes. Once again with a half cup of cottage cheese spread over it. I'll use the nacho cheese flavor this time. Yields 8 grams of carbs per rice cake. That's 24 grams of carbs total. Plus 2 slices of high fiber toast. Once again, I'll spread the cottage cheese over that. Some more seasoning. We're good to go. Final meal. Still keeping it true to the game meat. This is elk backstrap. And, moose backstrap. This is a very lean cut of moose. It's a steak. Obviously, it's not ground. It's phenomenal. And I'll still do that at night before bed. I'll complement it with a potential green vegetable. So that's where we're at right now. Like I said, it ranges for about 440 grams of carbs to maybe 500 on leg day. On the weekends now that I'm pretty depleted, and I've progressed quite a bit from going from 700 grams of carbs to about 440, and I'm now able to refeed. So I'll do 30 sushi rolls or pasta, low-fat yogurt, etc. So do that once a week. That's where I'm at. It's premium.
Squeeze.